Okay, so we're recording. Now, I want to go over some very basic parts of this back office. Hang on, I just saw my sidekick come in. I'm going to go ahead and give him rights to help me with the waiting room. He made it. Okay, good. So Jim, welcome. And you can handle the waiting room for me, and I'm just going to move on. I'm going to go over like 5 quick points that I'll probably do every time I do this call, just for the brand new people who could come on each week. So I want to show my screen, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. This one looks like it's sharing well. And this is just one of our websites. Of course, I'm using Heather's site, and she has done a little bit of customization. So I'm going to go over real quickly how to log into your website. One of the things you can do is go to Essenty.com. If you don't remember your website name, try to write this one down, Essenty.com, and it sounds sort of like essential. I always say that. Right here in the top corner on the right is a login button. You can use that to log into your website. And you'll just do it right here. And I'm going to go back now. If it's in your own website, so that, in case you want to know, is ESSENTY, like essential. So that was Essenty.com. You can go there and log in with that login button, or if you know what your website is, you can go to your own website and then scroll all the way to the bottom of it, at least on a desktop version, and there's login button right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and log in right here and logging in this account. I have it preset for me. And I'm going to show you, first of all, how to get help, or how to find help quickly. Right up here in this top right-hand corner is a button called Help. If you click that button, a little drop down comes down, and you will find here several little titles of help, but you can also visit the complete support center right here. I'm going to close this because I'm going to show you another way of getting to that. Right here is what we call your home page of your back office. And right here, it says directions, FAQs, and help videos. That's another entry to the very same place. It's our support center. And you could find this changed to match our branding called a support center at some point. I pretty much ask for it to be labeled like this so that everybody says, oh, okay, directions, that's what I need. And you know, it wouldn't be like, what's support center? So anyway, we click on that. And I want to quickly show you, but many of you have seen this, some of you haven't, brand new people, I'm so happy you're here. But as you come down this, you'll notice there's sections. This one is frequently asked questions about everything from features to how to, do you have, all these things. You just find it, I'll show you how. The second section is tutorials right here. This shows you how to blog, and there'll be many more tutorials as this system builds out. Coming on down the page, you'll see free resources, and I'm a little bit proud of this because we've been sort of putting new stuff in here. Here you'll have your free website images to change that, where I showed you, you could modify the image. You'll see the monthly promo graphics here, infographics. I built business building tools. These are fabulous. And then the news right here. Now, you know, if there's something that affects your website that Young Living has done, like they've removed something like major, like YL Go, for instance, or a PSK like the Savvy right now, you will find that information here. So like if you think, wow, I can't find the Savvy PSK kit, why is it not there? If it's a big change, you'll find the info right there. Okay, so let's see. At the top of this page, you could actually search for a key term that you are trying to figure out. Like if you don't know which title it could be in and you don't want to read through them all, which if you do read through them all, there'll be some you go, oh, what is that? And it could be fun. But if you're looking for specific help, you can search for it here. And if you don't find any help, you can click here. new support ticket. Now what that is that's a direct communication to tech support or customer service where we get that and we help you within hours. Sometimes right away if we're sitting right there. And go ahead and write this address down. And I'm going to tell it to you, okay? I'm going to say www.support.essenty.com. That way you can actually bookmark this link and you can always come in and it'll take you right to the support center. And then if you don't find your answer, you can write to us right there. It asks for a little bit of information and that just helps us find your site better. Okay, back to the home office really quick. I'm sorry, the back office. There's a section right here, and my cursor's over it so you can see it. And I'm going to click on this because this is an orientation video. This plays good. So I'm going to go, okay, so that's my voice there. I want to show you, this is a YouTube video, and all YouTube videos kind of have this button right here called See More. So I clicked on that button, and I want you to see that here are chapters of this orientation video. And what this video is something that we created to help you kind of learn your website, where everything is, a little bit of an orientation so you actually know what the tool is, where it's at, how it works, you know, different parts of it. And if you don't want to watch the whole 30 minutes, I tried to keep it short. You can click on any one of these and it'll take you right to the section. So you can also just get to that video from your back office homepage right here, video, orientation to your website. Now, we actually communicate to everybody via a weekly email where we send out like tips and tricks and teeny trainings, but every time there's some sort of a big development, I think even the small developments, every time there's news within Essenty, we send this email out every Thursday morning, and you should find it, and that's where you're going to get lots of little tidbits for help, as well as in our Facebook group. We will always announce those things first there. Okay, that's what I just wanted to let everybody know about, and I would like to open this up to questions. I see a lot of familiar faces. And I can't see my other screen right now. Where is it?
Do you know when the newsletter part of it will be available?
The newsletter part, you know, timelines are hard because perfection is really the key. I'm gonna stop share here real quick, come back here. So timelines are harder for me to answer the question for because sometimes it gets completely developed where we think it's great. It goes to the beta testers. Beta testers give back a bunch of suggestions, and then it goes through another overhaul, etc. But I do expect all of those major features to be, I mean, I really expect them to be done by the end of this month, but I can't be held to it. I can be shot for saying that. I can't be held to it because I'm not the developer and I don't know what barriers they're running into. But I think it's going to go fairly quickly once this contact manager is perfected. Did I help?
Yeah, thanks. Because it said the second quarter, so I was kind of wondering like sooner than later. Or...
Yeah. We have a fantastic designer, and he really does his homework. And when he finds something difficult to understand or something that's not really, you know, as far as just general, the way somebody would expect to see something on the internet or user friendly. So he works really hard to listen and make changes. So I hope, I really hope. What other questions? You want to give me your best one, Gwen?
Yes, last week when you were you reading my mind?
I was.
Last week when he wanted us to do the test from our website to Messenger and ask ourselves a question and then get back to the site to check it, I didn't know how to do that.
You know,
So I logged on to Essenty as if I were not myself. And then I sent a message. And then I got back to my back office and I didn't know how to check the message. We were
Okay.
checking to see if that worked. I didn't know how to do it.
I can show you how to do it, but I'm worried about showing you on this new
Okay, no problem.
customer call. But on Thursday, is there any chance you can be on our call on Thursday night?
What time is it?
It's same time, only it lasts a little longer.
Maybe.
I hope, because I can show you. I can actually show you, but to show it now would be confusing for brand new people since I'm recording.
Okay.
Okay.
My other question is, when
Yeah.
you took us to the directions page, you know, where you were showing us how to click on how to get help and all that, how did you get back to your back office homepage?
That's a tab thing. It's a tab issue.
Okay,
Let me see.
just tell me.
When you look at your computer and
Yep,
you're looking at
top, yep.
there's little tabs that tell you which website page you're on. When you let me just show it really quick, okay?
It's not on the tabs. You have to go back on the top tabs. You can't just backspace.
Okay.
Yes, you have to click through the tabs.
So from there, from the YouTube that you were at, from there, how do we get back to our back office homepage?
It's on a different tab. Can you see the top of my screen?
Yeah.
So what happens when I'm going to just do it again. When I click this, see this? A new tab is opening right there. And it comes into this video. And when I'm done with it and I want to get back to the home page, if you see my mouse, I'm just going to click back right there and I'm back to there. And almost every link out of here will open up a new tab for you. So you just go back to the tab that says whatever yours says.
It all says the same thing. So you just have to sort of remember where you are.
Yeah. And I'll tell you too, that orientation video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I did a whole Zoom for people and they wanted me to record it and stuff. And this was just done better, faster, and it's in a way that you can pause it, go back and listen again. Or like I showed, you can actually skip around by hitting show more. And then it tells you what's covered in the video. And then all of these different sections of your video. And then down towards the end, I'm just laughing because Essenty is growing and expanding all the time. And I know that some of these things are already out of date because of the expansion, but not very far. Maybe just some words. You get a tour of your back office and everything that's there and how to get in and out of certain spots. And I go over it fairly quickly, but not too fast in this video. And here I show where to get the resources again. So like directions and help, it opened in a new tab. I'm doing all my stuff. I'm clicking on it. I'm reading it. And when I'm done, I just find the tab again, or you could just go log in again too. You could do that.
That's what I did, but I'll do this, okay?
It's easier if you know where the tabs are, yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of people save their website too as a bookmark.
I do have that done.
Awesome. Okay. Gosh, I'm so glad to see you and I want to help you. And on Thursday night, I'm going to see right here, you guys, do you see this button? This is what she's talking about. She's one of the beta testers, and we have beta testers from all levels so that we cover those who are tech savvy all the way down to those who are less tech savvy so that they can pop in the problems and communicate they had trouble so that we know, well, if she had trouble, others might. So I love that. And that's what she's talking about.
I have
Any
a
other
question.
questions?
Yes. Is there any way when the messenger shows up, when somebody comes to our website and they ask a question, is there any way for that to pop up on our computer? I finally found it, but you have to actually go there. You don't know that anybody's talking to you on a basis. Nothing dings, nothing does anything.
I've noticed that also with Essenty, because Essenty has the instant messenger attached, and yeah, sometimes we miss a message. Sometimes
Because
by
a
an
lot of
hour.
times when you do instant messages like that, the little chat box comes up and you can actually chat back and forth with them right there on real time.
And
But
you
on
can,
ours, it took me forever to figure out where it was. And then you get no notification that there's somebody there.
that's a Facebook issue, and I understand it. And like watching your Facebook business page, or have it open, or have a quick button on your phone to just check every now and then, I wouldn't get obsessed. But I also feel that after all the major parts of this system are built, we're not going to probably stick with that. We're probably going to offer a system that's more that will give you notices, and you can chat right there. Like, I hear some of the things with the texting that's going to be fabulous, and I think that we will probably build and offer a chat system for the website. But I don't know a better way because of that's Facebook, and it trips me up all the time with these Essenty.
I had somebody that we were setting that up for them, and I told them, if you don't have a separate Facebook page, you can't do that on your regular page or on your secret team page. You've got to have a business page that's public in order for you to find that.
That is absolutely right. That's the feature that Facebook offers from a business page. Yep. And you have to go to your business page, to your business page inbox, to start having that conversation.
Right.
I wish they would change that.
Is there a way that you can know if someone comes to your page or whatever? Like, is there like a form or something that they can fill out? Or how would you know if someone's on your page?
There will be. The fun part about it is I know about a lot of the development plans, and they're very cool. And what's called a lead capture. But in order for someone to leave something on your page, you generally have to offer them something that they want to give you their email for. And once they give you their email, they get something from that. In this case, it could be signing up for a newsletter, or it could be signing up for any number of series that you might create once the system is built out. And I hope I'm not confusing anybody when I say that, but you will be able to write your own little sequence of emails. And some people want to write their own Essential Oils 101, and every email has a little bit of different information, and you can offer that. And when this is built out, you'll have what's called a lead capture form, and you can connect it to whatever you're doing. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty robust, but I can't imagine these things usually until they build them, but I do know the functionality is what you're asking for. Can you tell? No, with privacy issues, just because they came to your website, you won't be able necessarily to tell. But if you use your analytics, you'll be able to tell from where people are coming to your website, like what source, like Facebook, Google searches, direct links, and you'll also be able, if you're smart and take a college class, you'll even be able to tell what pages they're visiting and how long they're staying on each page, etc. And I say that because it's Google Analytics and it's very robust, but I'm not the guru of it. I just know it's very, you can tell those things.
I have a question. Do you think in the future, when somebody emails us from Essenty, that it would come to our email that's connected to Essenty, our account, so that we would know that somebody has sent us an email? I mean, would that be something coming in the future?
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say a bit of what I heard. I'm going to say yes, you're going to know when an email. I wish I understood more about how that integrated with the system and with what they're building, but you
Right.
will get notifications.
Yeah.
How they come about, I'm not sure, but like part of the thing is like even texting. Texting is going to be going on between your back office and people as well. And I'm sure you're going to get notified. And if you're already in your back office, you can just text. That's what I heard. is that you would, hopefully they would be able to text back and forth inside
Right.
the back office.
I don't want to bring up any other site I used to have. I used to have Marketing Sense for about 6 years.
You?
Time somebody would email me in there, I would get notified of the person's name. It would come to my email. And that way I didn't have to be on the site to get that information. It came to my email. So it kind of was like a trigger to know that I need to go to my site to look at more information, if that makes sense.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
think that's what they were describing to me. Parts of that was like, you'll get a text that you need to go to your, or who knows what they're going to do. But yes, it's going to be, and I also know these guys have studied all of the competition.
Good. Yeah, because I'm a person that's about easy peasy, user friendly, because then more
Yes.
people will use it and I can pass it on to other people, which I've had done already. I've been
Thank you.
advertising what I have, but I just know that people will be more productive when those kind of things are available. And as for myself, I'm not trying to make it about me at all. I just like that when we can be more productive without spending a lot of time to reinvent or do something that's user friendly as much as possible. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, I loved that. Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons things aren't just pop, 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 is because our designer is adamant about that. And it can't be just simple, it's easy for every single human, I promise you that, but it'll hit the majority. We have a few more minutes.
On the
Jerry, hi.
picture gallery,
Yes.
there are some pictures that when I uploaded there, they weren't the right size for clear pictures.
Mhm.
I cannot get them off. The trash can doesn't work.
Have you tried that? Wait a minute. That has been fixed because I reported it. Now, I think what happens if you click the trash can, it doesn't go away, but when you come back, it's gone. Like if I click, but that's been fixed. It just hasn't pushed out. And it hasn't pushed out because we're still testing a few of the things on the version that's about to come out.
Okay.
Yes, but that's been fixed. It's like whack-a-mole. Sometimes
Okay.
you build all this and one thing pops its head up, and that's one of them.
Okay.
There's some nice things coming out in this little push that's coming out. When I say a push, I mean it's an update to the system. So I hope that you guys feel that me doing a call every week for brand new people can be helpful, especially if I do every call for the basic things that I went over today, and then open it up just to questions, because even if I just can show somebody where that answer is, I feel it'll help brand new people and make them feel, welcome, and that we're all here to help them. Any more questions for the last 5 minutes?
You did say you record this, so where would one find it that can't be on this call? Would it be on the Facebook page?
I am probably going to put it in Facebook, yes, but on our YouTube channel is where you'll find anything that we record.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you're welcome. And by popular demand, and because I didn't get it recorded correctly, we are redoing the how to customize that main image on your website. I'm going to redo that 2 weeks from now in a Zoom call and record it. But I just wanted everybody to know that because it was fabulous and it didn't get recorded. And even though a lot of you were on the call, many missed it. So we're going to redo that.
Thank you.
Gosh, we got to hurry though, because things are going to start coming out so fast. Thank you so much. It's good to meet you, Gwen. I've never seen you. And I've seen many of you guys. I haven't seen Deborah too often, or at least you haven't talked very often.
No, I haven't popped in and out, and all of a sudden I looked at my phone and I saw an email saying that you were doing this. And I go, I better get on here because I have to be honest, I haven't been investigating enough, and I need to, in order to use the tool and Essenty, which I love, I need to start working with it more. So I'm just glad oh my God, they're on right now. So I'm going to put in my calendar, even though just this beginning one is so important, even for somebody that knows stuff kind of a little bit, because things pop up. So I will put it on my schedule to be on these calls when I can, so I can even answer people that are in my business, on my team, that I've signed up for Essenty, so that I can be also know what to do or what to say, or to just send them to the YouTube page. At least that's something that is so helpful, so that they can fish for themselves. So I want to thank you. Is your name Meshell?
That's me. I'm kind
Okay,
of that
good.
public poster.
So thank you. Brought my heart to send emails, because that's the most thing that I use a lot. So I know, and then I have to schedule things around other things for me to learn and be productive. So I just want to thank you so much. So Thursday night is more of an advanced one. Is that correct?
Every other Thursday, we do some sort of a training or how to quickly, and then we open up for questions. And usually they're a little bit more in depth. Not, it's just, I wouldn't want to put something that's being beta tested on this one right now. That's all. But yes, every other Thursday, and we send that out in our emails also with 30-minute, 10-minute.
And this Thursday will be the next one. Is that correct?
That's right. And it's very small. It's so important, though. I'm going to show somebody or everybody how to share a PSK from their website more effectively, because, you have so much there. You need to know when to do what action from the website. And that's a big one. So I'm excited. We did send that out in an email. Some people don't have time to read the emails, but anyway, yeah.
Even a text message, if you get that going,
It'll
would
go.
ding us in 30 minutes, then we know we've got our phones with us more often than I have the email with us.
And that's true. And I plan to use that text dinger, it.
Yeah, I'm really good at that. So thank you so much for saying that. Whomever just said that. The texting, it's like more instantaneously. Yes, thank you.
It is. And I think when you send out an email to your list, like when you get this whole contact manager rolling and you have all those tools happening with your emails and your whatever, just send everybody a quick text. I've just sent an email. I think it will help because, we're so busy these days.
I agree with what Deborah said and everything. And by the way, I'm not Evelyn. I changed it yesterday for my granddaughter, and I don't know how to change it back. That's how quickly I forget this stuff. So I need the things over and over and over again. I'm really Pam. I wanted to give a shout out to Heather. She's been absolutely helpful. But again, I just saw it at the last minute and said, oh, I can get on there. I had just seen my notice that the newsletter is going out, but I just wanted to double check with you because it said it's going out Thursday, June 2nd. So I wanted to just check and assume it's Thursday, June 4th. Is that correct?
You're right.
Different day. Okay.
You're right. And
All
what
right.
and what Pam labeled Evelyn is talking about is some people came over from another platform and they are using a continuation of the FISBE platform to send the newsletter. And that's what she's talking about. And yes, I did see that email come through. I didn't notice the date, but you are right. It's Thursday the 4th.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, I missed it.
No. Thank you guys for so much. And I'll see, hopefully see you guys on Thursday night and every Tuesday I'll do what I can here.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Meshell. And thank you everybody for.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye girls. Bye Jerry.
Bye.
See you Thursday.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Bye Gwen.